Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we've got the Pirates again today. There is a chance, I didn't see what scores just flashed up there, but there's a chance we could clinch the division today if we can win and the Reds lose. But we've got to play the game first before we worry about that. So we take a good look here at PNC Park. Really need to make a trip here. I've not made it to this park and I really would like to. Looks to be the same lineup we saw yesterday. John Van Benchen. Benchiton? Not exactly sure how to pronounce that, and the game actually wasn't much help. Anyway, he's on the mound to start this game for the Pirates. I'm actually not sure we have seen him this year. But it was way back at the start of the year last time we saw the Pirates. Kester starts off the game with a ground ball to second. One down. Marvin batting left-handed. Starts off with a strike. This one outside. 1-1. Line drives this one into right field. It's going to roll all the way to the wall in right center, and Marvin will cruise in for a one-out double. Chief at the plate now to try to drive in the early run. Looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. Hits this one foul. Still 0-2. Fouled away again. Soft liner to first. Johnson grabs it. So Marvin not able to advance. Terry's going to need a base hit to drive in the run. As he looks at strike one. And there is a hit up the middle. Marvin on his way home. Duffy throws home, but it's not going to be nearly in time, and it's also going to allow Terry to move up to second. So the Squirrels take the 1-0 lead. Frank comes to the plate, and he flies to center. Duffy grabs it to end the inning, but the Squirrels do start off with a run. Chris Duffy will lead off for the Pirates in the bottom half of the inning. Squirrels with the normal lineup in. Jonathan will start off on the mound. First pitch to Duffy is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. This curveball goes too far outside. Fouled, well, okay, no, it is out of reach. I thought Chief might have a play on it, but he was not able to catch up to it. Swing and a miss at a palm ball. That's the first out. Rivas at the plate. He looks at strike one. Line drive over Terry's head and into right field. There's the first Pirate hit of the day. Jack Wilson at the plate. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch is inside, maybe high as well. There's a called strike. Fly ball. Kester is going to go into shallow right and make the grab. 2 down. Johnson at the plate. I forgot to look at the Pirates' transactions, and I probably won't have time to tonight. I'm taking a youth soccer team to a Purdue soccer game today, so can't hang around too much today. Johnson with an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That will end the first inning. So 1-0 Squirrels as we go to the second. Tom is going to lead things off. Do have to pause here just for a moment. Okay, here comes Tom now. And the first pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Pops this one up. Rivas waiting for it. Not sure he had to move too much there at second. One down. Zach at the plate. Looks at strike one. This pitch down and out. Line drive into right field. So 1 on, 1 out for Joey. And he's going to put a liner into right field. Runners on first and second for Jonathan. Only 1 out. Thought maybe he would bunt, but he looks at the first pitch. Looks at the second pitch. Now shows bunt with an 0-2 count. Does get the bunt down, and it's going to be a successful sacrifice. Runners on second and third. Kester at the plate. 2 down. First pitch called a strike. No strikeouts for the Squirrels the first time through their order. That line or pop-up is not going to be deep enough. Wilson makes the grab. So 1-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom of the second, where Franklin Gutierrez will lead things off. First pitch from Jonathan is called a strike. Second pitch is lined right to Kester at second, 1 away. Jeff Bloom at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Brady Clark at the plate. Grounds this one towards the middle. Joey makes the grab and the throw. Plenty of time. 1-0 Squirrels as we go into the third, where Marvin will lead things off. I'm going to have to pause again. My apologies, though it's pretty short from your end. Okay, apologies on that. Although, like I said, from your end, that was probably pretty short. Anyway, Marvin looks at strike 1 and then swings and misses for strike 2. You might remember Marvin doubled and scored back in the first inning. Comes up with a little line drive here to Rivas, who makes the grab. Chief also lined out to second in his, or was he first? Somewhere on the right side in his first at bat as he swings and misses at the first pitch. And that changeup is down and out. Line drive up the middle, that'll get down for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Terry also, well, they gave him credit for a double. That was another one of those single and advance on the throw things. But this game, I don't believe, really has a concept of that. Anyway, 2-1 the count in this at-bat. Hits this one right to Blum at third. They get the out at second. On to first, not in time. 1 on, 2 outs. Frank flew out to center in his first at-bat. Flies to center again. Is Duffy going to catch up to that one? He does not. It's going to hop over the wall for a ground rule double. Probably saves the Pirates a run. So they're probably just fine with how that worked out, all said and done. Oh, then a wild pitch. Here comes... Oh my. Terry got very cold feet. He definitely should have scored on that. And instead, Tom flies out to center, and the Squirrels fail to score. The Pirates did about everything they could to give up a run, but don't manage to do it. So 1-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom of the third, where Aviles will lead things off. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. I'm going to try this again. John Van Benschoten. That sounded a little better. John Van Benschoten. He's going to come up with a base hit into left field. If he happens to be watching this video, I am very sorry about having trouble with your name. I'm doing my best. Chris Duffy looks at strike one, and this one is off the plate. 1 on, 1 out, 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 2 down, Rivas at the plate. He got a base hit in his first at bat. That palm ball drifts too far inside. Fouled away. We got a 1-1 count. This is too low. There's a called strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Alright, 1-0 Squirrels as we go to the 4th. Zach is going to lead things off for Indy. Zach had a base hit in his first at bat. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Joey at the plate. He also got a hit in his first at bat, in which the Squirrels then failed to score after back-to-back hits. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Jonathan to the plate. He had a sac bunt last time up. Watches that changeup go in the dirt. Popped up. It's like Van Benschoten will field it himself, and that will end the top of the 4th. Still 1-0 Squirrels. Jack Wilson will lead things off. First pitch from Jonathan is a curveball for a strike. A backdoor curve looked like. Oh, that's going to be a line drive in the gap. That'll be a little bit of trouble here. Wilson on his way to second. Marvin gets it back in, but Pirates with a leadoff double. So they are very much in business. That'll bring Johnson to the plate. And he looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Franklin Gutierrez at the plate now to try to drive in the Pirates' first run. So he watches that pitch go low. This one popped up. It looks like Jonathan will actually field it himself near second base, or at least the second base man. So 2 down, runner still on second. Jeff Bloom at the plate. He grounds to third. Chief takes a while to get it out, but I suppose he had a while to wait as well. So still 1-0 Squirrels as we go into the 5th. Squirrels have not given up a run in a while now. I think this is 4.5 games at this point, which probably also means I just jinxed it. Anyway, Kester swings and misses at the first pitch. This pitch goes inside. Misses, down and in. Grounds this one to shortstop. Wilson to first with it. That will bring Marvin back to the plate. He is doubled and lined out. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Popped up, but it'll make the screen behind home plate. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Chief got a base hit in his last at bat. Looks at a strike. Swings and misses, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's it for the top of the 5th. Brady Clark will open things up for Pittsburgh in the bottom half of the inning. Squirrels still leading 1-0. First pitch from Jonathan. Palm ball for a strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Aviles at the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Up the middle, Jonathan able to field it before it can get to the rest of the infield. 2-away. Van Benschoten, Schoten, whatever. Sorry again if you were watching. Got a hit in his last at-bat. He's down 0-2 here. Actually has some pretty great numbers for a pitcher. He'll strike out swinging in this at-bat, and that will end the 5th inning. We go into the 6th. Squirrels still leading 1-0, and Terry due up. Terry is doubled and ground out. This pitch misses inside. This one called a strike. Don't necessarily blame Terry for not swinging at that one. Does swing at this one and comes up empty. Swing and a miss again, strike 3. 1 down, Frank hit a ground rule double in his last at-bat, which, as said at the time, probably spared the Pirates a run. In fact, I'm pretty certain of that. Has a 2-0 count in this at-bat. Puts this one on the ground. Bloom will take care of that. 2 away. Tom is flown out in both at-bats. Looks at strike 1. Grounds this one to first, and that will end the top of the 6th. Squirrels still leading 1-0. Chris Duffy will lead off the bottom half of the 6th for Pittsburgh. Duffy has struck out in both at-bats so far today. That pitch goes into the dirt. This one misses again. Make it a 3-0 count. None of these pitches particularly close. This one called a strike. I'm a little less convinced, but full count and then a swing and a miss, strike 3. Luis Rivas at the plate now. He grounds this one through the left side of the infield for his second hit of the day. That'll bring Jack Wilson to the plate. He doubled in his last at-bat. The Pirates were unable to advance him last time. Runner takes off, and Rivas will be thrown out. Maybe not the most sound decision if you're the Pirates there. Now there's 2 outs and 2 strikes on Wilson. Fouls this pitch away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pirates run themselves out of an inning. We'll go into the 7th. Zach will lead things off, and the Squirrels lead 1-0. Zach 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch called a strike. This one misses, down and out. And this one sails on him. 2-1. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Ground ball to Bloom. Throws to first. 1 down. Joey also 1 for 2 on the day. grounds this one to first. That'll bring us to the pitcher spot. We're going to go ahead and pinch hit. Throw Phil out there. All right, nobody on base, 2 outs. First pitch is up and out. There's a called strike. Another called strike, 1-2. Swings and misses at a high one, and that will bring us to the 7th inning stretch. Squirrels still lead 1-0. Johnson will lead things off on the other side.
Indianapolis 1, the Pirates 0.
Right. Let's get Gonzalez out there. I'll actually put him into Joey's spot and flip-flop the middle infield. All right, Johnson is struck out in both at-bats today. Both swinging for whatever that's worth. Has an 0-2 count to start this at-bat. Pops this one up. Gonzalez will field it himself down by the third baseline. 1 down. Franklin Gutierrez, he's 0 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jeff Bloom, he's 0 for 2 today. So I don't know from when his stats are counting, but his line right now does not inspire a lot of confidence. Whole lot of ones up there, and he looks at strike 3 to end the 7th inning. So we'll go to the 8th. Kester will lead things off. Squirrels still lead 1-0. Pirates yet to go to their bullpen, though it's getting close. Kester puts this into center field. Duffy makes the grab. Marvin now at the plate. He's 1 for 3 so far. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Looks at strike 3. 2 down. Chief at the plate. He is also 1 for 3, which actually brings his average down. Looks at strike 1. This one sails high. I feel like he's had a few fastballs sail on him today. Up the middle, that'll be another base hit for Chief, so now his average will go up. Terry at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Has the lone RBI in the game so far. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Watches that changeup go low. And it looks like this will be the last batter one way or the other. This one ripped foul. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pirates get out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Brady Clark will lead things off. Squirrels still clinging to that 1-0 lead from way back in the first inning. So Hermida will make his setup appearance into Terry's spot, which will bring Sweeney into the game at first. Alright, Clark 0 for 2 on the day. Mita starts off with a changeup, and Clark lets it go by for strike 1. Then swings and misses at a curve. Hits this one, but not very deep. Phil goes behind second base and makes the grab. 1 down. Aviles at the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's behind on a fastball. Fouls away a curve to make it 0-2. Fastball on the inside corner, strike 3. 2 down, the Pirates go to their bench and they'll find Stephen Drew. Don't know when he joined the Pirates. I'm pretty sure he was not there earlier in the year. Unless I'm misremembering, which I very well could be. He's going to get a hit into right field. Well, actually, Zach got closer to that than I thought he would, but it does drop in for a hit. Duffy is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Pretty miserable day for him as he watches that fastball stay high. This one in the zone, 1-1. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go into the 9th inning. Squirrels still leading 1-0. Frank will lead off for a chance for the Squirrels to add some insurance. The Pirates will go with Yates, and Stephen Drew will stay in to play first base. So Tyler Yates on the mound. Frank 1 for 3 on the day. Watches that changeup go outside. This one called a strike. 1-1. Called strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will bring Tom to the plate. He is 0 for 3 today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Yates very effective so far. Zach at the plate now, bases empty, 2 outs, and he looks at strike 1. This one goes outside. There's a called strike, 1-2. Grounds this one fair. A little bit of a long throw for Bloom, but he makes it without much fuss. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Luis Rivas due up for the Pirates. They're still behind 1-0. Rivas is 2 for 3 on the day, though he'll have to do so against Shibuya. So go into Zach's spot, and Quentin will come in to play the outfield. Alright, I hesitate to say this, but it does feel like Shibuya has probably actually had his best year as a closer. I don't know if the number of saves says that, but I feel like he's been much more dependable this year than he has been in past seasons this year. Gets a ground ball to third to open the inning. 1 away. Jack Wilson watches that pitch break inside. This one is called a strike. 1-1. Fastball too far outside. Another fastball, and we get a ground ball right to Kester at short. Pirates down to their last out, and it's Stephen Drew who should be batting 9th, but this game sometimes fudges with the double switches a little, to say the least. 1-1 to count. Called strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is your ball game. I believe that's the 5th shutout in a row now for the Squirrels. I think 3 in a row against the Cardinals and now 2 straight against the Pirates. Your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 1, Pittsburgh Pirates 0. Take a look, there's just a couple swings that really matter. We got this double out of Marvin, and then behind him, coming up shortly, should be Terry getting a base hit to drive him in. And that was it. That was all the scoring in the game. That was Jack Wilson's double, where the Pirates failed to do anything behind him. Shibuya and Terry, or players of the game. So thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we're going to finish up with the Pirates tomorrow. We will see you then.